we're at 4,800 meters. Miss me right over there, the source. You can almost see it, just over there. Nathan's a bit stubborn, doesn't want us even to help him with his pack. Let's just hope he doesn't bite him in the ass later.
That's fucking 10 times he's been down.
I just walked from there. I'm fucked. He's been taking his meds, but maybe we should increase the dosage for tomorrow. We all decided we're going to boot up today before we go to the source.
You can see over there, that cross, source of the Amazon.
No, we're not the first year. We're not going to be the last year. But there's not a lot of people that do it from here, from the source, all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. But it seems like more people have been on the moon than did the source to sea of the Amazon.
Source of the Amazon.
You come outside, it's all light.
They had the big end out and he was making a call because his back was cactus.
We've summited the source at Mismi and we've come down the other side and I've hurt my back.
He was literally in tears. That combined with his AMS was ridiculous. At 4.8, when there's a snowstorm, you know, it was quite serious sort of time. Nate's gone on a solo mission to try and hook up his final horse to get his bag to Pilpinto, which is just over my shoulder back there, 10 clicks. Hooked up with Mario to bring Scotty and the raft to Pilpinto, and we'll see them there tomorrow morning. Spend the day getting our stuff sorted and then on the water the day after that, so pretty stoked. It's quite exciting, we'll be on the water soon.
Apurimac means divine voice, so once we hit the Black Canyon, all of those parts, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be dangerous, it's technical and it's big volume.
It's going to get quite full on, so we're going to have grade 4, grade 5.
Doesn't really know what lies ahead. There's this one rapid that got all of us a bit nervous. There's a massive siphon right in the middle. Nathan went out backwards. The second drop Mark went out. Maybe I was just too scared and hold on too tight so I didn't get out. It's going to be pretty hectic coming down here. Suicidal, I'd say.
The river's kind of grown a little bit more sinister now, a few more challenging rapids, very, very technical. We'll have to be on our A game.
Never seen anything.
Two big holes were torn in the bottom of the boat, made obviously the floor fill full of water, very hard to control the boat. We still suspect the Black Canyon lies ahead, which is 5 kilometres of pretty full-on rapids.
episode. That rapid was brought to you by Expedition Amazonas.
No turning back now.
We know what to do, everyone's smart, safety first.
Now I know what laundry feels like. Down into the darkness, up into the light, deep breath, down.
The big hole up the top really caught us by surprise and it just nailed us. This has actually snapped the paddle that's been secured in the boat.
Scared. When you swim, the consequences of swimming, I just don't want to die, you know? It's just, what if, you know?
Today and last night were a distinct reminder of you know, what maybe lays ahead, because we're actually in the previous, what they previously called the red zone. Probably the people factor becomes more of an issue, and those guns.
We heard a shot, like in the distance far away. No one really said anything. And then a while later there was another one, a hell of a lot closer, and the thing came flying over our head.
We've just been shot at, we've just been searched. If we see some guns and they're not obviously anyone official, then stuff them, we're going to keep going.
In the hospital here in Iquitos. We were here yesterday. Quickly just saw a nurse who had a quick check and ruled out malaria and dengue fever. I have to come back at 10 o'clock if I'm still alive.
We'll have a look at the business end of things now, as Phil has to go on a drip. Things are looking pretty serious from his end, so this drip is a pretty necessary precaution at this stage.
To got some sexual transmitted diseases, no?
No sex. I don't know if you got the
Are you sure no sex here in
Yes,
Iquitos?
definitely.
He hasn't got any 3 months.
Yeah. 2 months.
3 months.
Jump into the river here and do a bit of swimming with the dolphins. I hope they are dolphins because they're quite big, but we're going to find out. We've just sorted out the spare blade. To be honest with you, I never thought we'd actually use a spare blade. I really didn't think the paddle blades would fail, but they have. And if you look here, we're right at the junction point where the Amazon meets the Negro.
we've reached a major goal, so should be stoked. I would be stoked if I wasn't that stuffed. We've travelled 1,600 kilometres in 11 days, which is tremendous. 2 people, 24-hour rowing, 6 on, 6 off.
River traffic. We have to contend with everything from small personal little motorboats to water taxis to great big giant tankers.
The tide's about to turn, so Nath's trying desperately to get there. We may not get there.
The body and the mind are kind of pretty hard work these days. If we stuff this up and we miss Belém, and we've kind of put ourselves in a situation we don't want to be on River Left here. Just waited 6 hours for the tide to turn, then I jump back on the oars and there's a raging headwind, there's no flow, can't make any more progress.
At least the beach is nice.
It's an absolute scrounge for inches at the moment. We're actually walking the boat on the side of the river.
We've come 6,500 k's. We got about, well, conservatively 250 to go. And for me, mentally as well as physically, this is the hardest section. Waiting for 12 hours every freaking day out of 24. I know Ross is not going to give up. I'm undecided.
It's a mission, we're in a bit of strife. Trying to push this thing against the incoming tide. So everything's kind of working against us.
Open ocean. We've made the Atlantic and thought we'd keep going. Well, here we are. I'm going to say 80 k's from our goal, maybe a bit more. And here I am dragging the boat and loving it. So we've had to pull over to the side and tie up. Believe it or not, this is the best spot.
So there we have it. Expedition Amazonas, 5 kilometers from the prize. The prize is that away.
We're close, we're very close. K&a-half a little while back, and we can see the lighthouse. We're here, Ponte Taipu, lighthouse. No one can take this shit away from us. There's nothing I cannot do. And I want to change that to I can do anything, you know? I can do anything. We almost died that many times on this trip. We could have given up that many times. We did it.